start by introducing yourselves for anyone who could possibly not know who you guys are.
Hi, I'm Matthew Janisse. I'll be playing Jerry Lakowski.
Hi, I am Scott Fuss, and I'm playing Dave Bukatinsky.
Now, who are Jerry and Dave, and how do they fit into the whole story, and what's their characters? And
Well, Jerry and Dave are best friends. They used to be workers at a steel mill that goes out of business. You don't see that in the story. We sort of enter and see these two best friends deal with being out of a job and trying to scrounge money any way they can.
Yeah, everyone and all the men who work at the steel mill have been out of work for 18 months, and so so their wives have been either forced to work or, adapt in whatever way they can, and them dealing with that.
okay, and I understand each one has a problem. Like Jerry has some issue with his son, and Dave has an issue with his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I guess the driving force of the show is Jerry needs money to pay for his alimony, for his child support for his kid. Otherwise, they're gonna take away his joint custody of his child. So it's all about his harebrained scheme to make money, which is to put on this strip number.
And for Dave, being out of work for so long is just made me become so insecure in my life, and so I have a lot of trouble relating to my wife emotionally, and that starts to manifest itself in our relationship, and so we need to solve that, because otherwise she'll leave me.
Okay. And Dave in his show refers to himself as a fat bastard at some point, so he's kind of insecure about his whole weight.
Yeah, Dave is a heavier guy, and is everyone. Even if you aren't heavy, everybody has that insecurity, and I think that's a really great part about this story, is that it's riddled with having these insecurities physically, mentally, like being out of work, not having enough money, and being too fat, and know how to overcome them with the help of everybody, because you realize everybody has something that they feel less than great about.
Okay, so the overall theme of the show is kind of so maybe self-acceptance or relationships, or
absolutely. Those are some very great themes that I think this show offers.
Yeah, what it really means to be a man.
Yes.
We start off thinking, it's the stereotypical like macho. I need a job. I need to pay for my family, and then they sort of learn throughout their journey, like they're all different types of men, and nothing. If you don't fit this picture, that doesn't make you any less of a man. There are varying degrees of men and what manliness is.
Yeah. Jerry learns actually the most from his son, I would say, in a lot of scenes.
Yeah.
So I mean, some people would think it's a woman's show, but this could almost be a kind of a man's show.
I think it's a dude's show, because it's first of all, like we're stripping, so like it's we're the
just guys.
Everybody wants to know. But I think it's all about male relationships and female relationships. But I think the majority of it is really about the six guys and what they want and how they can help each other. I think it's riddled with that. All the songs we sing are scrap, man. These are all about what we want and what we want to get. I think it's great, and the music reflects that, I think.
Well, the Terrence McNally is behind the book for the show, who was also involved in Ragtime. So I mean, this show kind of is connected to at least one other show in this.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that connection.
I think really it's just the writing is so realistic. This is stuff you would hear on the streets of two people talking if they were going through the situation. It's not Haydn, it's not Shakespeare. It reads more like a play and less like a musical comedy. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, now I'm gonna sing. It's these guys talking like real life. Oh, I'm out of a job. This sucks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And I know there's at least one or two characters who can dance. I think a ballroom dancer, but the other guys are kind of don't really know how to dance. Yeah. So, did you guys have to like fake not knowing how to dance, or
a little bit of both?
Yeah, they're not us. Yeah, I'm pretty good at being bad at dancing. No, yes, and you get to see the problem. The thing that's good about the show is it's a guy show.